CTV News at 5 with Hudson Mack.
A rude awakening for some tenants in Saanich this morning after smoke was spotted billowing from their balcony. It happened about 10:30 this morning at an apartment in the 2900 block of Harriet Road near Gorge. Saanich firefighters extinguished the blaze just in time and say it came from a flower pot on the balcony.
Yeah, it was a fairly easy fire to knock down. We had a crew take a line off, quickly knock it down, and we had another team search the fourth floor to see if there was any extension, and there were no occupants at the time, so it was fairly straightforward.
Damage is estimated at $3,000. The cause of the fire was determined to be careless use of a cigarette. There were no injuries. Good Friday was celebrated by Christians in the Capital Region who led a procession through downtown Victoria. Members of the Christchurch Cathedral reenacted Jesus carrying a cross to his crucifixion. They started at Pioneer Square, walking through downtown and paraded down Government and Pandora Streets. Members of the church say it's to convey a message that the cross still plays a role in today's society.
We're engaging in a contemplative walk, carrying the wooden cross through the city as an opportunity to consider the place of the cross in the world and our place as individuals in our daily lives and that's involvement in the city.
Dozens of people took part. If you were in the downtown area this morning, you could likely smell the pancakes, sausages, eggs, and bacon being served up for the holiday. The Dandelion Society hosted a celebration breakfast and Good Friday service for Victoria's street community. More than 100 people turned up for the meal. The service was not only held to mark the holiday, but to pay tribute to those who have died on Victoria's streets.
It's a high number. I mean, they're all, I know them all by name. They're like, thank you. They're like my family. So this year has been just an overwhelming year of deaths. So it's been a hard year for all of us.
The Society says the reading of the names of those who died was healing and that today's breakfast was like family coming together for a holiday meal. What is Easter without chocolate and candy stores? Bakeries and gift shops were busy in France this week with shoppers looking for the perfect chocolate treat. Shoppers had a variety of chocolate animals to choose from, including the traditional rabbits and chicks and even more expensive and exotic giraffes and zebras. Chocolate cravers said they loved the creativity. Others said they loved the free samples. Former South African leader Nelson Mandela is reportedly making steady progress in hospital, but doctors are treating the 94-year-old with extreme caution. Mandela is reportedly responding well to treatment for a recurring lung infection. Various church congregations gathered on a hillside overlooking Johannesburg to pray for the 94-year-old. He remains a revered figure in his homeland after serving 27 years in prison for fighting South Africa's racist rule. Doctors are acting with extreme caution because of Mandela's advanced age. The Campbell River SPCA is closing its doors after 30 years in the community, but staff and volunteers aren't leaving without a fight. They're holding a rally outside the SPCA tomorrow from 3 to 4. To learn more about the rally, visit their event on Facebook under Rally in Support of Campbell River SPCA. A busy day on the water for search and rescue crews. 2 people were airlifted to hospital after 2 boats collided in Half Moon Bay. A child is among the injured and has been flown to Children's Hospital. It happened shortly after 11 this morning when the Rescue Coordination Center in Victoria got a call by someone on shore who saw the crash. The boats made it to shore and Coast Guard crews were able to help those on board. There were 6 people between the 2 boats, but the child was the only one transported by air ambulance and has non-life-threatening injuries. It's not yet clear how the boats collided and the extent of the damage is unknown.